Hi guys, I have a journaling haul and I want to show you some stuff I got. So the first are these three new journals, and this one I'd wanted for years. It's an old Barnes & Noble one, and it's probably from about 2013-14 when they had it in stores, and then they stopped making it, even though I'd been eyeing it for a long time. Eventually they didn't have it there anymore, so I couldn't get it. So anyway, I found one online the other day and finally got it, and I mostly didn't get it back then because it's got weird handmade paper and I don't really like that ever. I mean, I guess it looks kind of cool, but the texture just bothers me. It's just not my favorite. It's not like death or anything, but I like the cover enough, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I guess it kind of looks vintagey, but also a little exotic. It's just kind of a probably odd way to describe a journal, but I'd always wanted one, and they don't make them. They've made them in years, so they're hard to find. So when I saw it on Fleabay, I couldn't resist. So I've got this in my life now, and then I never do like slow zooming things that make products look better. Um, these two are Danique brands, and this one I've been wanting for like 6 months at least. And I don't know why I didn't get it before, but I actually like this one. I started using one of these anyway last fall, but I put it away for about 6 months because I just had too many current journals at the time and never got back into it. So I had filled maybe 20 or 30 pages or something. So it wasn't anywhere near being done. And I didn't want to keep using that journal because it wasn't my favorite time last fall. So I just decided to get rid of the one that was currently, it's kind of a side current journal. I wasn't really using it anymore, but it wasn't done either. Anyway, I got rid of that one and just got a new one altogether and to start over. Does anyone do that? Like you put journals away and then it's hard to get into that one again, so you just get rid of it or even get a new one. I've gotten rid of a lot of journals like that. Maybe not a lot, but I mean at least a handful or more. Probably more than that over the years. But I don't know if I've ever really bought the same exact design when it's like a unique design. If it's a moleskin, I mean I've done that, but I don't usually get the same exact one. But I like this journal enough that I wanted it again. I just didn't want to use one from last fall. It's a very soft cover. Like it's very smushy. It's fake pleather with embroidery on it. And I like the paper pretty well. It's not bleach white. It's beige enough. Line spacing's good. It's got a bookmark but no pocket. And this one I actually like better than this one because this one's they call it like faux suede, but it just feels like craft foam. But the embroidery's really pretty. It's kind of got a Scandinavian vibe, and I used to work for a Scandinavian company, so that's kind of, I don't know, I just like the look of it. But I don't like, it's a very kind of, I mean, it's not a hard cover, but it's like it's pretty hard for a soft cover. I don't really like that. And I don't like how it's got the brand name on every single page. It's kind of annoying. It's got this on the top, which isn't my favorite thing either. But yeah, the paper in the other one feels a lot better than this. I'm not sure which journal they made first, but hopefully their future ones are more like this, not this. I just like the design of this one. But yeah, these two I'm not going to use right now. So that's kind of why I wanted a new one altogether instead of like keep hanging on to the one from last fall that I never finished even longer. I just decided to, have a new start at some point in my life. Then I got this one. This one's a Bando brand one. It's just a little tiny one. It came in a 3-pack, but I really just got it for this one. I got a pen case in this one, in this design too. The design's Block Party. And I put all my pens in. I kind of wanted to show it, but it's in the other room and I'm lazy. So maybe I'll do another video at some point of just pen related stuff. But I have almost all the pens that I own right now in the pen case like this, plus a Kipling 100 case and a smaller brand is that UB case. It's kind of on my coffee table. It's pretty much all my pens right now. But this one I'm using as a health journal and listing like when I get different diseases or different pills, like when I try different supplements and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do theme pages like some people do where they list out energy and pain and sleep and all that. I'm not really good at commitment like that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. If you have a health journal or you track your health stuff, let me know how you do it and like what works. Back in 2007, I did just like a post-it note that I transfer between, like just put in the back of it in my daily journal and write when, the days I got sick. And it ended up being like a third of the year that I didn't feel good, which is kind of weird because I was really young. So anyway, I saw that the other day in an old journal, or a while back. I decided to like put all health stuff in one thing so I could find it easier and like have a realistic, like a record that's easy to find in one place instead of just normal daily journals. Like in part of the daily page, I'll write I feel like trash or something. Like I want it all in one thing, and to track like how many sick days I actually have these days. So yeah, this I wanted a small one so I could to be portable. And just throw it in my bag. And then I've shown this one, but I just felt like showing it again. It's an old Piccadilly one, and I've still been looking for one without the spiral, but I couldn't find one. They don't make it anymore, and I haven't seen many Piccadilly journals come out, like blank ones, in a few years. So it's kind of hard to find their stuff. This one I still might use as another current journal at some point, or maybe now. I think I've got 5. I had like this one is like the previous one of these I had as a current journal plus. But I got rid of that, so I think I've got 5 current journals right now. My main current journal is this, and it's this much done. So it's maybe, how much even is that? Maybe a fourth of the way done. But yeah, I've made this video twice because the previous time I was talking so fast, and now I feel like I'm talking super slow, but I don't feel like making it again. So I'm just going to go with it. These pins I got recently. They've been out a while. I've tried them before, but the Amazon has them on sale right now for about $6 instead of the usual 10-ish. And they mostly look like the Pentel Dual Metallics, but they got a bit of a... It's kind of like they're like not as blended. Like the ink isn't as blended, so that it kind of has an effect more like, well, like this, sort of. Doesn't really look like this. More like this. And they're cool looking pens, so I got more of those. I also cleaned up my pen collection, so all the ones I have are kind of unique or ones I really like, or just scented the colors I like. Instead of keeping every pin of every set, I just kind of keep ones I like now. Then I got this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet. It's a 5-year line a day one, and it's a Chronicle Books one. It's got gilded edges. Line spacing super tiny, but if you have daily journals, it's kind of duplicate to have a line a day, so that's kind of why I'm not using it right now. I have a lot going on. I don't really want another commitment. I don't think I'd keep up with it very well. I tried to do one of these last year in another brand, and that didn't work. Actually, I've tried a lot of years, and I never really stick with it. So I'm just gonna wait to use it some other year. But yeah, I like I don't know, just kind of a fun design. I have an old Q&A line a day journal with prompts in it that I'll probably use at the same time using this. I can have like a theme one and then a normal one. And I've had another memory line a day one in the car for like a year and a half, and I used it for a few weeks and kind of gave up. But I ended up getting another one of those because I wanted to start over and try to use it during lunch, but it's been sitting on the coffee table for forever, so I don't know if I'll ever really get around to that. What else? Pens. Too bad I'm almost tempted to go get those pen cases, but I'll just show them later. In back of journals now, I put like ink swatches, like a patchwork quilt of ink swatches, which is kind of fun. 1 second. So it just looks like this, but it looks cooler when you have like way more ink colors when you're done with the journal. it's kind of been a fun, random thing to do lately. I didn't stamps too, but I don't really get mail. I have a few pen pal letters that I still need to reply to, but I will reply. If I owe you a pen pal letter, maybe let me know. There's three that I know of that have been meaning to write. My handwriting has been trash, and it's finally improving a little, so I'm going to try to do those soon. What else? We started getting massages at work, which, because we have a lot of work projects and work events and stuff, and it's a lot of people are doing a lot of extra tasks. So we started doing quick massages there, or having them done. And I can actually feel my circulation now. I have some, which is really nice. So I'm going to probably start doing that more often. Because I didn't think it actually helped that much, but actually, it wasn't even Swedish. It was just kind of, not really pressure point, but just kind of, when you go like this on someone's lower back, whatever that's called, that type of massage, which is kind of, I didn't think it actually do much, but I actually feel better. So out of breath is distracting, and I know it's making this video suck, but I'm not going to make this a third time, so I'm just going to stick with that. I've got about 40 I counted my blank and current journals the other day just because I cleaned some out and I'd filled some, and I'd got more recently. So I've got about 45 current journals plus blank ones, including my childhood ones and stuff. The ones that were I never finished back then. So I have a lot less than I used to, but the ones I have I really like, and I still occasionally get more ones if they're ones I really have wanted in a long time, or I just think I'll really enjoy. So yeah, let me know if you ever restart a journal, start using one, then get rid of it, and then buy a blank one again to start over, or how many blank and current journals you got. It's kind of fun to see what other people do. Leave it at that. Have a good night. Bye.